Veronica. You've got a background in marketing, you're a mother, and you've also recently opened Michelle Blue, which is a new brand from Peru to Dubai. How does embracing our sense of style empower us as women?
I think it is extremely important. Style is another way of expression, so it pretty much externalizes how you feel. So as much as it is part of creating the first impression, you better want it to be the best one. And it does reflect your tone for the day and even how you want to present yourself. So it is very important to find your soft spot and to feel comfortable in what you're wearing, and because at the end of the day it's how you are expressing yourself to the world and how you want people to remember you.
As a mother myself, I know sometimes you don't get enough time to get up in the morning, and then something shifts and you get organised and you just give yourself that extra 5 minutes to feel good, and it really affects your entire day. Why is it important for women and mums just to make that time to feel good?
It is, and it is difficult, right? We struggle with time because as much as we try to be super women, in real life you are short of time. But I think it is important to try to adjust to that change of life, whether it is that you have become a mom or whether it is that you have become a mom and you are also working, going back to work, and try to make that very short period of time to put an effort on yourself, because it will change your day and it will make you feel just much better and happier, and be able to set a tone for what you're doing on the day. It does change your attitude, your outlook to the day, your positive way of seeing things, and at the end that's how you project and communicate to others.
And women today, we're all different body shapes. What I love about the clothes in your store is that they cater to all sorts of body shapes. Why was that something really important for you?
Because we want to be meaningful and we want to be relevant, and we want to be a responsible retailer. And the only way to be relevant is to do something real. And women come in all sizes and shapes, and the best way, and the way we see our role is in aiding them, in supporting them, in being in serving them to be able to use the garments as a tool to express themselves. And what a better way than with providing the alteration services. So if you need to fit a blouse, or if you need to make it longer, or if you need to make it wider, we are there to do that, and we're there to be able to show you perhaps with a different eye as well, with an in-store fashion consultant, how to dress for your body. So it's not about fitting one mold, but it's about bringing it to reality and identifying what is that will take the best out of you.
Yeah, I absolutely love it, and I love the way that a woman of any shape and size can go in and find something that fits her body, because it really makes you feel great when clothes fit, and you don't feel like you need to be a size 10 or a size 12, or you don't need to fit the mold of the store, whereas the clothes fit you as the woman.
Exactly, and it is that a lot of times we also find garments that are very pretty, and they're very pretty in the mannequin, or they're very pretty in the hanger, but and they're very trendy, and we find certain colors in the store because when there is a color that is trendy, it's everywhere. But perhaps I don't wear this color that is trendy, or that doesn't necessarily suit me the best, or that skirt is beautiful, but there is a different cut that will suit me better because I have this type of hips. Or so it's not just about following the trend. It's about getting inspiration from the trend and identifying what suits you the best.
Yeah. So now that's a great way to talk about personal style. Why is finding your own sense of style? Whether it's even you're feeling great and getting dressed up, but even dressing down and finding your comfortable clothes for like your at-home casual. Why is it important for women to find and embrace their own sense of style?
It is very important because when you wear something that you feel comfortable with, your attitude in the day completely changes. So as you well mentioned, you don't have to be wearing high heels every day from the day to the evening, but it's just finding what makes you feel comfortable, and whether it is shorts during the hot weather in Dubai, or whether it is a dress when you are going for an evening out. It's just dressing it out in the way that represents you the best, you know, and represents you the best in the role that you're playing, because when you were single, you were probably dressing differently than when you got married, and then when you had a baby, and after that, then you went back to work. So it is very important to feel comfortable on your own skin, to embrace the way you are, because you cannot really copy somebody else, because that's already taken. So you better be the best representation of yourself, and embracing yourself, and accepting yourself the way you are makes a big difference, not only to you, but also to your children, to the people around you. And if you feel beautiful, you will project that externally. If being beautiful is not about fitting a particular shape, it's about attitude. It's about how you feel and the positive energy that you project externally. And that can only be achieved when you feel beautiful, when you feel well with yourself, when you feel healthy, when you feel happy.
Once a month, or perhaps once every 2 months, I have a big try on, and my son gets in the room and I try on all my clothes. And I come up with all these new combinations, and then I get really organised, and for the next few weeks I have all my clothes laid out. But I can honestly tell you, the process empowers me, and not only does it empower me, but I also lay my clothes out the night before, and I can get up and get going and feel good in my day, just because I've given myself time to indulge in fashion. And it's something that really affects my life.
But it does, and I think with every woman, because why do we plan what to wear for an interview? Because it reinforces your state of mind, how you want to present yourself, and it's just one aspect, but it's one aspect that is also important, because it's an element to present yourself, and if you are going to be presenting in a conference and you want this rocking off because you have this presentation, you have prepared so much for it, you better find something that represents that as well, you know, in the way you are going to dress up, and it just makes you feel better, and it's a big switch of the
powerful
attitude. It is powerful.
Yes. And I think also every woman deserves the right, or has the right, to indulge in feeling beautiful in what they wear.
Yes, no, certainly. It is a must almost as well nowadays, to find time for yourself, and whether it is embracing fashion, or whether it is in any of the other aspects of feeling beautiful and beautifying yourself, whether it is relaxing, whether it is at the gym, and looking at your closet and planning what you're going to wear. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the time. I do appreciate it, and I think it is very important, as you said, the topic, and sending the right message, and understanding that fashion is not about copying. Fashion is about embracing, and it's about finding your way of feeling comfortable and beautiful in your own skin, and in the way that you are.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. Address that fear, you know, don't let it overcome you. Go on there to wear something courageous, to wear something different, to be yourself. Love the way you feel, that's the way forward. Love the way you are, and look at the positive of yourself. Be that courageous person to show the world who you are and how you want to present yourself. Don't be afraid. There is no way to present yourself in a better way than the way you feel. So if you want to be beautiful, feel the same way.